Hey guys, what's up? It's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we have another build. And that build will actually be a build that I have wanted to change for a while. So I actually just went next to it. And it's Goldie's. So in in the first video of Kyle's new store or new world, I said that the world looks really cool, but and we should change that, make it look kind of like that store that we saw inside that video. So we are going to change Goldie's to that store that we saw in the video. If that didn't make sense earlier, that's basically what I was saying. But yeah, so let's just get a shovel because I do have to finish up the pathway. And every time it's like, there's like always a new pathway and I have like no clue where it's like, why it's not all like built in. Yeah, so that's what mostly confuses me, but that's alright. Okay, so I'm gonna make it just like this. This pathway is going to be a little wider, just so that it's easier. And then you can, yeah, okay, so that's better. Anyways, so, inside the video, they did a little, stained glass and the armor stands. So we will be changing ours to look something like that. Goldie's is going to be probably a little higher than right now, so it's going to be about 4 blocks high. So right now it's about 3, so let's just go ahead. I'm going to break Goldie's down. I do want to do it in creative or survival, but at the exact same time I want to do it in creative because there's most of these stuff that we can easily just get from creative. So I'm just going to break it in creative, and then I will get back to you guys. I will also be breaking the building as well. So if you guys built that with me, if you guys built Goldie's with me, which was like the second video, I believe. You know, so much jump. Okay. I believe, yes, it was the second. Then you guys could totally remodel it if you guys want to. In my opinion, I think you guys should. But at the exact same time, whatever you guys want to do is what you guys want to do. So that's up to you guys. But yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, so it only took me about 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, to remove everything. And, yeah, so we are going to build it out of not two things, but a few things, so I will tell you guys that right now. Okay guys, so you guys can basically see my inventory. So what I have out is white concrete, white terracotta, white birch planks, and then glass. And that's what I will be using to make the outside of the entire building. And then I will also show you guys how I would like to decorate it, as always. Okay guys, so I went ahead and filled in all of the little holes that I didn't want. And so I decided this store to have the steps. So you're gonna have to walk up to the steps, and then that's when you can, that's basically the entrance. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my white concrete. And you do want to get these both right because white concrete and white terracotta are two different things. The white terracotta is more pinkish, and that's why I'm using it. And then the white concrete is real white concrete, as in it's a full color. So I'm just using my grass blocks to kind of fill all this stuff in first. And not only that, but I will also be telling you guys, I will write on the screen the measurements while I build and while you guys build along with me, or if you guys just want to watch. Okay guys, so using my white concrete, I will do basically a little layer like this. And so this is going to be the outside of the shop where you can present your clothes. And I believe this is by 20. I did count earlier, so let's just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I went ahead and counted. It is about 20. I did have to build 3 blocks more. Okay, so it's going to be a white small platform by 3. So it's going to be 20 by 3. And you guys will also see that on the screen as well if I do edit this video correctly. So 20 by 3. The width is 3 and then the length is by 20. Well, that's how I see it if you're looking this way. But the width is by 20 or the length is by 3. Either way, it's the exact same thing. Actually, it depends on which way you're looking at it. Anyways, okay. So now I'm taking my white terracotta, and earlier I was building with my white concrete. So I'm going to have to move Jake. Let's move him towards the dining area. There we go. Okay, so now I'm building the white terracotta, which is the wall for the inside of the shop. So this little white piece right here, the 3 by 20, is not part of the shop from the inside, but is from the outside, if that makes sense. Okay guys, so I went ahead and built the wall. So this side is again a 20, the pink is a 20, and then this is going to be the front of the store. So there will be little steps which may mark about right in the middle. So right about here, and then you can basically look at the armor stands, which will also be up here as well. Okay, so this is by 20 right here, and then I believe this is by 14. Okay, so now that we've done that, this part right about here, so this is the part that I'm really kind of going on about. So right about here, there's this like little corner cliff where if you do that, then the store will have a corner. And so I do want to add that part in, but at the exact same time I don't. I'm just going to keep it in, so I'm going to build it from here to make it to connect to this wall. So it's going to be like our hospital build, which I actually made a tutorial video on it, and I explained that in the last video, I believe. And what happened was the video was edited, but was never actually sent, or like it was sent, but I deleted it before it was posted when I thought it was posted. So I don't have the video. It's basically gone now. I accidentally deleted it. That was my fault. So yeah, I cannot post it. But if you guys look, I have the hospital right over here. And so there's a corner right here that's missing a piece. So it's going to be, the hospital is about made out of 1/16. I believe that's how I explained it inside the video. And so 1/16 piece is about cut. So maybe about, I would not call that an entire piece. So not a lot of it is cut out, but it is cut out, if that makes sense. Okay, so here is a little thing that I've done. So since there's a corner right here, this part is about, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minus 14 is 12. So this guy should be a 12 blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6 minus 14 is 12. Huh. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, that makes sense. So anyways, I did this piece right here, and since there's a little gap corner right about here, this part is a 20, not a full 20, but I betcha it's going to be about a 18, 19, 19. So yeah, 19 blocks. Okay, so this side is 19 blocks, and this is the back of the store. The back of the store is 19 blocks because then we have this corner right here. So back of it is 19. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks, so 19 times 6 right here, and then times 3 right here. Okay, so now that we have that, basically we have 1, 2, 8, was it? I think it was 8. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 right there. So recap, there is 20 by 20 or 20 by 14, and then by 14 by 19, and then 19 by 6, I think, and then by 3, and then by an 8. It's a lot of math for me. I make it more complicated than it's supposed to sound. Okay, so now that we do that, now that we've done that, you basically have to fill in your wall. So I will get to you guys when I am all the way finished, and you guys can pause the video just to build this if you guys want to. Okay guys, so next up we are doing the flooring, and I'm not doing the roof just yet, but I am doing the flooring. Okay, so the white concrete right about here, there will be some steps here. So go ahead and grab some steps. I'm using birch steps, and then birch, same thing. Steps right here as well. And then I'm making this little pathway. So I'm going to fill in the entire floor with birch. Okay guys, so I just filled it in. So here's a recap of what we just did. We broke the concrete straight inside the middle. We placed some stairs. We kept the other concrete on the side because that is for the outside. So once you walk in, it looks like this. And we put some stairs right about here. We made a little pathway made out of birch wood. And then we filled it in with birch as well. So this is the complete-ish flooring. Now you guys can build your roof. But before I build my roof, I'm going to start decorating just because I need some light source in it. Okay, so daylight cycle is off. It did kind of get dark for me. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just my room because outside's kind of gloomy right now. But anyways, so I am decorating, and what I am using to decorate is some stained glass. I'm using red, orange, yellow, lime, and magenta and pink. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it. This back row right about here is the counter, and I'm not placing the glass there permanently, it's just a marker. So back here is the counter where you'll go up and ring, and then back here is your clothing items. So let's put one right there and right there, and one in the middle. Maybe like that. I don't know. Or let's do, yeah, that's nice. Okay, and so these glass, stained glass things, kind of represent like the little tables that they use to hold your clothes. So instead of making tables, we are using stained glass, and then we are going to put an arm stands on top of it. And if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, that's alright. You guys will see later. So I'm just placing random colored glass around the place. I think there's way too much pink, and I actually don't like pink, so if I'm placing that way too much, that's probably because it's right next to my thing. I do like purple though. Purple is a fabulous color. Okay, that looks about right. There's too much green now. I do want to even it out a ton, because then it might look weird. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm just going to grab some bookshelves, some flower pots and all that goodies, and some grass blocks as well. Where is the armor stands? Okay, armor stands, bookshelves, grass block, and trap doors. Also flower pots as well. Okay guys, so the reason why I'm using grass blocks and trap doors is just so that we can place little flowers everywhere. So there will be 2 stands right about here, and then one. Actually, let's curve that guy a bit to that. Oh no. Okay, there you go. And then there you go. Right there. It's nice. One right there. Okay, and then we are going to line this part up with some flowers. And that's also why I grabbed flower pots as well, just so that we can bring the place more to life. So I'm using some rose bushes and some peony flowers. Let's put some bookcases right here. Maybe. I don't know. I actually. Let's make it down to there. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. We are going to turn this one over here. Oh, no. Face this way, please. No, not that way. Okay, so I want to add a angle, and then this one can be facing that way and that way. And then there you go. Okay. Well, we can just place a flower there instead. That's okay. That's okay. We could just do that instead. So let's put this little. Okay, and then place a flower pot with a little flower. And then next to about every cashier, we are going to have cash register. We are going to have some more flowers. And I like using poppies, and I also like using dandelions. There's the blue orchids. Oh my gosh. And then one in the middle. And I actually should not have placed those just yet, because I want to change it to oak. It's okay, I can collect everything after. What the? My game's so laggy right now. Okay, so after doing that, I'll place these flower pots back. There we go. Okay, and that is the basic finish of the decoration part. Now I'm going to build the roof and then get back to you guys, and I'll also show you guys how I want to do my lighting. Okay guys, so now I have finished, oh my gosh. So now I have finished the roofing. Now I'm doing the lights up top. So for the lights, I'm using redstone lamps, lever, and redstone. And I'll put that on the screen as well. If you guys didn't hear me that well, I am actually closer to the camera than I normally am. That's okay. So I am placing some redstone around the entire place. I actually just got a weird hand cramp. I don't know how, but like, I don't know. Okay. What's that? So I'm just putting redstone around most of my redstone lamps, and I like to do it in 4s and by 6. So I like to put my redstone like this and also in 4s as well, because it's more light source and it's less like, I don't know, it's just less work. That's how I kind of see it. But yeah, so that's basically all I'm doing. I am just doing this. And then when you guys are finished, it should look something like this. Okay guys, so I basically finished it, and here's how I made it look like from the top. And you also want all of your redstones connecting, so I'm just going to double and triple check, make sure every redstone bit is connecting. Okay, so now that we've done that, we are going to go from the inside, place a lever anywhere, ta-da, and then we're going to place one right here as well. What? What? It's probably not connected from up there. Let's check. Yes, I knew it. Okay, so we gotta spread it from there to there, and then that's a little bit better. Okay, how isn't this one ready? Still trying to figure redstone out, you guys. I am bad with redstone. Easier now, I'm super duper bad. Yeah, so you can just put a lever in the ceiling anywhere. It'll turn on and turn off most of the lights. There you go. So that was actually kind of easy. To be honest, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But yeah, so this is how the store looks from back here. So next we are going to do the I'm gonna put it like right there. Trapdoors where you can get in and out. You can also use fence gates as well. I just like doing trapdoors just so that it gives you more of a like I don't know what you'd call it, like a cash register feeling. Wow, Jasmine, nice. A store feeling. So yeah, and then I'm just taking some quartz stairs and then placing some right next to each other, just like the next. I'm gonna spread. Nah, I should just leave it like that. Okay, so there will be 3 cash registers. Okay, now you can also put in some windows as well. I didn't forget about those, but I did kind of, yeah, I forgot about them. But that's okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. There is no windows over here because it's a block right here. So there's a little hill right there, like literally right next to it. Okay, so now that something knocked down outside. Anyways, let's do the back as well. Super nice, super nice, super nice. Okay, so now that I have done that, gotta place a flower here. Oh no. Let's pick a rose bush. Okay, so now that we have done the windows, what I'll be doing next is the outside, and all I'm using is armor stands. Basically, I'm putting some right there and right there and right there. Actually, none covering the windows because from the inside, I'm going to put like little heads down there. Nah, they can cover the windows, I guess, because it is kind of hard to do all this without not even like having a real good plan. Okay, so Yay. Okay, that's how I did it. So now you guys can totally decorate your armor stands and all that jazz. I will do that off camera. So I hope you guys had an amazing day. Thank you for joining me today. And I will see you guys soon in another Minecraft gameplay. And yeah, guys, bye.